No one knows where these monsters came from. They suddenly emerged from the sea and attacked humans. They were as massive as mountains, and airplanes looked like mosquitoes in comparison. The first beast was finally knocked down after 6 days of relentless bombardment by humans, but not before it destroyed 3 cities and killed millions of people. The second beast appeared 6 months later, followed by the third and fourth. Humans could no longer just wait for death. The world united in an unprecedented manner, integrating resources to create giant machines. The counterattack against the monsters began. With these iron giants, the monsters could finally be killed as soon as they appeared. Humans enjoyed a brief period of peace, but there were simply too many monsters. No matter how powerful the machines were, they couldn't withstand wave after wave of attacks. Soon, they were nearly wiped out. The carefully selected pilots also began to fall one by one. Therefore, the world turned to another massive project, building an extremely tall and thick wall to defend against the monsters. Building the wall was an extremely dangerous task, with an average of 3 deaths per day. But he was never afraid. One day, Jack descended from the wall and saw in the news that Sydney's giant wall had been instantly breached by a monster. In other words, all these years of hard work by the workers were in vain. People were desperate. The general leading the human resistance against the monsters appeared in this dilapidated corner of the wall. He came to find Jack and invite him back to the battlefield. It turned out that Jack had once been a pilot of a giant machine. 5 years ago, he lost his elder brother during an operation and went into self-exile, no longer caring about the war. Now, as the world approached its end, Jack decided to return to the front line and fight the monsters to the death. They arrived at the last human hunting base in Hong Kong, where Jack learned that there were only 4 giant machines left in the world. One was China's Storm Red, another was Russia's Chernobyl Alpha, and the third was Australia's Eureka Raider. The fourth was the dangerous Vagabond that Jack had once piloted. 5 years ago, it almost became a hunk of junk in Alaska, but thanks to Jack's efforts, he managed to bring it back to the coast on his own. Only then were humans able to repair it.